Hi guys, Darth Deuce here, and our Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch action figure review. And today we're going to be taking a look at, so far, my only real pickup from Force Friday, which is the Black Series Hera Syndulla. I really want to get the Thrawn figure, but so far I haven't been able to find it. I'm going to go back later, see if they can finish stocking, but probably not. I did pick up the Stormtrooper, the standard Black Series Stormtrooper, but I'm not going to bother reviewing him. He's a really cool figure though, but it's just a repack. I'm not going to bother reviewing it. But I will review this one, so let's take a quick look at the packaging. Here's the packaging. It's the standard same packaging we've gone, but they have gone with the more bright white lettering, which is cool. And you get Hera in the packaging. Pretty cool image of Hera. Hera Syndulla, she's number 42. An image of Hera there, and a little brief bio which says, the captain and heart of the Ghost Rebel crew. Hera Syndulla was a gifted pilot and leader. Her command of the crew and the respect she earned from the Phoenix Squadron prompted her to be her promotion to squadron leader by Commander Sato. So pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to get this figure out of the packaging. We'll take a closer look at the figure that's inside. Now I have Hera out of the packaging, and it's a pretty cool figure. I have some QC issues with mine that aren't too bad, but still bug me. But yeah, it's not bad at all. I think it's definitely one of the more unique, cooler figures that came out of the Force Friday wave of Black Series figures, so we'll take a closer look. Yeah, get the light a bit better here. There we go. Alright, so here she is, and this is the first time we've gotten a Twi'lek in the Black Series, I do believe. So right off the bat, we're getting a new alien species into the Black Series 6-inch form, which is really cool. As you can see, you got her Leku sculpted there. There's some nice painted pattern going on, which is really cool, and the shade of green for skin tone is really cool. Head sculpt itself is also really nicely sculpted. Obviously not basing it off of a specific actor or anything, but just transitioning it from the animated look to a more realistic look really turned out really nicely, like all the 6-inch figures for the Rebels has done, so that's really cool. And she has her little hat thingy sculpted on there. The eyes are really nicely painted. The eyebrows are nicely painted and sculpted on there, and the lips look really good. She has her little flight goggles, which unfortunately don't move. They're separate from the head sculpt, but they don't actually move, which is really unfortunate. It would have been nice if they could hinge down over her eyes. That would have been really cool. One issue I have with mine is there's some sort of like stain or some sort of stuff on her face there. You can kind of see it. It's not too noticeable, but it's enough to bug me, and it won't just scrape off, which kind of sucks. So yeah, that's one QC issue that really sucks. I would have picked up another one, but this was the only Hera at the store. Then she's got like this white collar, and you got the shirt, which is nicely sculpted, and you got her brown, I guess, kind of armor bits, which look good. These are made, the shoulders are more pliable. I guess nice sculpted details. The flight pants, they look really good. They're nice bright orange. You got the sort of straps here, which are just loose on here, but look really good. And she's got her gloves here. That's some nice silver paint details. The boots look pretty good. And she also has a holster on her boot, which can store her blaster pistol very securely. You can just take that out if I can get it out here. It's very tight. There we go. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, it just pops right out, so that's really cool. I'll set her down here. She wants to stand. Please. There we go. In terms of articulation, she's pretty good. She has a ball joint as well as a hinge at the neck, so you can get a little bit of pivot rotation and good down movement, a bit of up movement, but it is hindered by the Leku. Ball hinges at the shoulders, which move good. Ball hinges at the elbows, which move pretty good for single hinges. And ball hinges at the wrist. The right hand goes in and out like this, while the left hand goes in and out like this. And they gave the trigger finger for the left hand. Not really sure why they did that, because the holster's on the right side, and if she was going to grab her pistol, she'd be grabbing it from the right side. So I have no idea why they made her left-handed. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. She has a diaphragm joint, which can pivot a bit, rotate, and go up and down just a little bit. Ball hinges at the hips move really well. They go really far out, pretty much all the way forward and a little bit backwards. Swells at the biceps, double hinges at the knees, which are really good and are concealed quite nicely. And hinges at the ankles with rockers. So she has some pretty good articulation. In terms of accessories, all she comes with is her little hold-out pistol here. If it wants to focus. There we go. And you know, there's some nice paint apps on it. It's nicely sculpted. There's not much going on with it though. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's quite small, so you're gonna want to be careful you don't lose it. And like you said, it can be slotted into the holster. And she holds it best in her left hand by wedging the trigger on the pistol with the trigger finger. Yeah, and like I said, it can be slotted into the holster there, which is pretty cool. Last but not least, I'll do a really quick comparison if it wants to cooperate. Here's the Stormtroopers from the same wave, standing pretty much fully straight. And the Stormtrooper is just a little taller than her, which makes sense. She's a female. The female characters tend to be smaller, so I think the scale is pretty good. Overall, this is definitely a cool figure. If you're going to pick it up, I'd make sure to check the paint and everything, make sure everything's good. But if everything's good, and you're collecting, especially if you're collecting the Rebels figures, this is a must get. It's a really, really cool figure, and I do recommend it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.